Neil Spark Angels here. We'll wait for a few of you to come online. In fact, I could do with something around my camera lens there, so it keeps reminding me to look into it, like I'm looking at you instead of looking like this, like it looks like I'm looking halfway up the wall somewhere. How do I do that? I need like a sticker. I don't have a sticker. No, I have to get one done. So we're Spark Angels, and got a few things to catch up on. As the title suggests, it's been absolutely manic. Social media has just skyrocketed with, well, just everything. Absolutely humbled by some of our fantastic customers on there recommending to us, and just threads of people sort of asking where they can get stuff done, and people let me know that we've been featured on, you know, spotted pages all around the area, and you know, getting recommended, which is fantastic. So ultra pleased with that. You guys are fantastic. So yeah, that's all good. I want to talk about, as per the title, the iPhone 8. You may have remembered that I did a video about what might turn me to going to Samsung instead of iPhone, and I'm looking for my iPhone and it's there. What's a dumbass? Yeah, so what would turn me to do a Samsung phone instead of oh god, all these updates coming in, instead of an iPhone? And obviously cut me in half and I say Apple, I love them, but yes, one thing I was desperately worried about for everyone really is the fingerprint ID and what Apple might do on the iPhone 8, because rumour has it that they want to stretch the screen and make it like the Samsung 8, where it's a massive LCD and not very many borders. And my concern is that if they decide to incorporate the Touch ID home button into the screen, it might render the ability to repair screens, nobody been able to do that apart from Apple, which would hurt the entire business. But it's not just going to hurt our business, it's going to hurt the choice as a consumer, you guys, for where you get your phone done. And there's no way in the world Apple, even as big as they are, would be able to cope with being able to repair that many devices. They offer repairs at the moment. It's a bit of a token gesture to say that they have to support what they sell, but even if you've ever tried to get in with Apple, they do struggle to have appointments to repair screens. So yeah, so I was a bit sort of, that's one thing that might actually see me move over to the dark side and become a Samsung user for a phone. However, there's a few more rumours on the rumour mill as they constantly come out, and that is that there's a couple of different possibilities for the Touch ID on the iPhone 8. Nobody knows for sure, and I'm sure we'll whenever it gets announced, which September time maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think it's beginning of September. That it could be on the back. Now, we've seen other makes of phones do that, like the Nexus or whatever. We've seen kind of, I don't know, blueprints for rear casings for the iPhone 8 come out, and there's no hole in the back for a fingerprint sensor, and then we see blueprints that have come out that have. So, okay, that's one option. And the other thing is, and it's just arisen this week, is facial recognition. Look at this face. Now, you recognise it? No. So yeah, facial recognition. Now with Samsung do that, and where you have to, I don't know what it does, but you look into the phone and it unlocks it. That's all well and good. You get the doubters going, oh my god, biometric security, that's no good. People get scans of my face, you know, my life's over. I guess it is if you're doing naughty stuff. But if you've not got nothing to worry about. So so maybe it scans your face. Maybe there's also another rumour that the fingerprint ID will be something that scans your finger. I know it does now. More of a projected out sensor, so it's projected onto glass. So I'm hoping that if that is the case, so if you put your finger anywhere on the glass or within the region, yeah, it somehow kind of, like the old movies where the laser comes out and scans down your fingerprint. Who knows? It's all rumours. Totally all rumours. But it's nice to hear some rumours that don't scare the bejesus out of me by the fact that we won't be able to repair phones beyond the iPhone 8. 7 Plus. Yeah, there is to be a 7 or a 7S. Yes, so the Touch ID is a big thing, and I'm not entirely sure what they're going to go down, but rumour mill, as rumours suggest, yeah, there could be lots of different solutions. Facial recognition ID, that could be an interesting one. So you stare into your phone. Who is the fairest of them all? Yeah, no. So, that's the facial recognition idea. Oh God, it's not even facial recognition. That's the fingerprint ID on Apple's iPhone 8. Rumours emerging. I'll keep you informed if I hear anything else. So what else? Insanity glass warranty. Where that video that's going around that's me going, oh, we're insane. That's insane. We must be insane. And that is where, if you haven't heard already, where at the moment we're offering, if you get your iPhone screen done, terms and conditions apply, but if you get your iPhone screen done under the offer, then if it breaks at any one point in 12 months, we replace it one time for free, which is immense. Insane. Someone's ringing. Yeah, so that offer is absolutely going down a storm. And if you think about it, if we charge £55 for an iPhone 5S screen, we're never going to be the cheapest. And if you want to get the cheapest, then there's plenty of places out there that will serve you all well and good. But essentially, if the LCD's okay and the touch is okay, terms and conditions apply, blah, 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 your screen becomes half price. In effect, so if you pay £55 for a screen replacement, it's essentially £22.50. Maths, yep, that's it. Because if you break it again in a year, we get it done for free, and we do, no quibble. So, yeah, so our insanity, we must be insane. The world first, nobody else offers it because perhaps we are insane, is going down an absolute storm, and we are busier than ever. So yeah, take advantage of that. I think it's on to the end of July. Will it continue? Will it be something that we offer permanently? I have no idea, but take it up while you can. And like I said, you might be able to save 10, 15 quid by going to a market store. Why would you do that? But just in case you do, but essentially it makes whatever you pay us half price because you get to claim one time in 12 months. And we all know they're going to break again because it's glass. Glass breaks. What else? DJI drones. Drone repairs. Look at this. This was sat in a mud flat somewhere. We bought this very used, very broken, and started dismantling it, and it's absolutely horrendous. I'm pretty sure this was crashed on some mud flat on a beach somewhere, and the tide came in and filled it full of mud, and then somebody found it and we snapped it up. But it's great for spares and it's great to learn on. So that's what we're doing, and I've got one behind me up there that's actually in for repairs, and we've got quite a few of these coming in for repairs as well from customers. So that side of things is really picking up on DJI drone repairs, and it's fantastic. So that's great. And what else? We sell devices. I don't know if you know this. For years we've been asked, especially if we get a device in that can't be repaired, the first thing that someone says is, you know, do you sell them? Because I really need a device, and I want a trusted source. It's something that we've struggled to find a supply of over the years, but we have now. We've got a supply. We've been selling for a couple of months, and they fly out the door. So basically we sell devices. We're working on a bit of back end to like a live portal, so that at any one point anyone can log into it and see what we have for sale at any one point. And then, say for instance you're in Oundle or Wellingborough, we distribute the devices around. So if you see a device that you like and you go, well, Oundle's my nearest store, we can get that logistically from wherever it is at that time over to that store within sort of a day or so. And yeah, sort of graded, refurbished device, pretty competitive really. We aim to be under like a CEX kind of pricing, and we offer the warranty as well. So so refurbished devices, we've got all sorts of different models of iPhones and capacities, and some locked, some unlocked to networks, that is. And we've got some iPad minis as well. So if you comment below if you want to sort of know what we've got. But yeah, hopefully in the next month we'll be able to produce a way where you can see exactly what we've got live. So no need to worry about buying off eBay as when you don't really know the history of the phone or anything like that. You can come get it from us, and if there's any problems then you come back to us, and if you break it you can come back to us. Win-win. I think that's about it. As well as Apple Watch, we are extending a development program at the moment to looking at repairing Apple Watches. Not something we're offering mainstream at the moment because there's quite a lot to do on it, but we've got a few in that we are we're trying to do some research into, trying to find part sourcing, pretty much the same thing with Samsung. We're not offering repairs at the moment, but we have got a couple in that we are running a development program on. So hopefully soon we'll be able to announce Apple Watch and Samsung repairs as well. I say Samsung really clearly because I was told off on my last video by calling it Samsung. Samsung. So it's not a suitcase, as in that's Samsonite. It's not Samson, a name of somebody. It's Samsung. And I guess if we're going to bid more on all of that, I really need to get it correct. So I'm Neil at Spark Angels. That's my list of things that I needed to cover. Nobody's asked any questions. I bored it all to death. Have a great Friday.